But the world is really an amazing, astounding place. Take advantage of it, whether you're in your own backyard or halfway around the globe. Explore your world in every way you can, and be prepared to bump into the unexpected. Learn to listen to people, not just hear what they say. Often they will surprise you, they will teach you, they will stretch your view of the world if you just take the time to listen. Don't, whatever you do, ever think you've got your life planned and you don't have to worry about it. That's when you have to start worrying the most. Travel the globe, learn a new skill, turn down a street that's nowhere in the near the direction you're going. Curiosity does more to keep you young and interesting to yourself and people around you than all those very expensive advertising commercials about anti-aging creams and Botox. I totally believe that. And always, always be grateful for the little things as well as the big things. When I was in my hospital bed, covered with bandages, having to learn how to walk all over again, when I took my first 4 steps, I was unbelievably excited. I was incredibly exhausted and I had to get right back into bed. But while I was lying there, I was so grateful for the fact that I had been able to do that, because there were people around me in the burn center who couldn't and would never have that opportunity to do it. I wasn't being Miss Goody Two-Shoes. I was being very selfish. And it's important sometimes to be very selfish. But having that moment of gratitude gave me the strength to do all the other things I had to do every day to get better. Just don't wait for a major life trauma. Start today and never stop. Number 3, be the change you want to see in this world. And I have stolen that life lesson absolutely shamelessly from Mahatma Gandhi. And I hope you all do too. As someone always says in a graduation speech, so I think I'm the first one to say it, all of you will inherit the world with all its beauty and all of its warts. So take advantage of it and create what you want of it. Your parents, your grandparents, your friends, we've all messed it up, and you just got to go out and fix it. But judging from the speeches I've heard today and what I've seen of this class, the world is in a very good place. So if there's something you really want to accomplish, go do it. It may take one major action. It may take 100 little steps. Whatever it is, you're the only one standing in the way. And just remember that Mahatma Gandhi started a revolution and won independence for his country by sitting still. Change comes in the most beautiful, unusual ways. Always ask yourself, what is it that I want to accomplish, and how can I make it happen? You'll surprise yourself consistently, and I assure you, you will amaze everyone else. And finally, number 4, count your blessings in your family, in your friends, and in your amazing experiences, and forget the rest. If you look around you today, look at all these amazing people who are here because of you. They're not here to hear me, they're not here to hear Rodney. They're here because they love you, and they are so proud of what you've done. You're also setting off on some of the most memorable experiences of your life over the next couple of years, and to make some of the best friends you ever will. Money will come, and money will go. And everybody in this audience knows that particularly well these days. So don't rip your hair out if you don't get a raise. Don't decide on what you're going to do based on what pays the most. Find something you love, find something you're passionate about, and then just go do it. And please, if you ever find yourself in a dead-end job where you come home every day and say, oh my God, I can't stand this, get out of it immediately. Walk out, resign. Go around the world, try something new. There's always a new path to take. You might not know what you want to do right now. In fact, I hope you don't know. It would take all the fun out of it. Be open to experiences and try new things. When I was about ready to graduate from Swarthmore, the college in Pennsylvania that was halfway around the world for me, I had no idea what I wanted to do beside get involved in business or international relations in Asia. That's a very specific achievement. I knew exactly what I was doing, But about 3 months before I graduated, somebody told me that my college had a fellowship for female graduates to go study. And I thought, oh, that'd be fun. And I applied for it. and what the hell I wanted. So I went over to study Mandarin Chinese in Hong Kong and Taiwan for 9 months. It was supposed to be 9 months, and then I was going to come back and apply to business school and get on with my life. But life got in my way. I loved Asia, I loved China, I backpacked all over Southeast Asia, and I wound up learning some pretty decent Mandarin in the process. I could curse with cab drivers, I could have arguments with my friends. I mean, I was even dreaming in Mandarin. Wow, was I excited. But the biggest adventure happened next. And literally, it was all because of Dwight-Englewood. And this is not made up, this is true. So don't forget to remember who you know and where you've come from, because they'll be helpful to you all your life. Before I left for Asia, someone introduced me to a woman by the name of Perry Palmer. And she had gone to the Dwight School for Girls many years before me. And she said she had a friend in Hong Kong that I should look up if I'm ever there. That woman was in charge of marketing for American Express in Asia. So I sent her a letter and fully expect her to say, sure, come in. And my gosh, she said, yes, come in. And so here I am in her office, and it turns out she needs a marketing management trainee, which was the lowest of the low jobs. But it was a job, and it was with a great company where I could learn a lot, and it was in Asia. My God, why would I ever want to go back to business school? Shh, to anybody who's thinking about that. So I joined, and my territory was from Pakistan East and Inner Mongolia South. This is all before I'm 25 years old. I had no idea what the responsibility they'd given me. I just assumed I could do it. And luckily, I think I did a decent job and spent many, many years. And I learned so much more than if I'd been back in Hong Kong, in New York at headquarters. So my life got on with me. I met my husband, who also worked for American Express. We lived in Hong Kong, we lived in Korea, we lived in Australia. Our eldest daughter was born in Sydney, Australia, which was incredible. So I also made amazing friends that we're still so close with. So my 9 months in Asia turned into 9 years. So much for my planning, thank God. I never could have planned that, but boy, I tried to take care of every opportunity along the way, and I definitely recommend that approach, however it works best for you. So keep yourself open to the opportunities, and I know they're going to be tremendous. And you'll all have equally interesting stories to tell when each one of you comes back to be the commencement speaker for the Dwight-Englewood class of 2042. So have a great day, have a great summer, have a great life, and don't forget to enjoy the little as well as the big moments along the way. As for me, after this, I'm going with all my old Dwight-Englewood friends. We're going down to Baumgart's for lunch. Baumgart's didn't serve Chinese food. Oh my God, no. It was just a Greek diner. And I used to go down with my girlfriends, and we'd sit at the soda fountain, and we would sip root beer floats. Because the owner, who was Greek, used to bring over all his cousins and nephews to be the waiters. And my God, they were the most amazing looking specimens in the world. So we made those root beer floats last as long as we possibly could. So some things don't change. So good luck, God bless, and I hope you all lead a life worth living.